Hello guys, it's Kathy, and today I'm going to be doing my Superhero-A-Thon Wrap Up, as well as a minor book haul that I was able to acquire yesterday with my dad and older brother. I will be doing reviews for all but one book because that I haven't officially reviewed that book yet. One of the 4 books that I was able to read. So I will be telling you. I will just be telling you the review, just my star rating for that one. But on the other hand, let's get into this video before I. Let's just get into this video. The first book that I was able to read within a 2-day span, which I first started reading the day before the Superhero-A-Thon and was able to finish during the first day of Superhero-A-Thon. And it's called The Visitors of Oz by Frank L. Baum. Frank Baum, I always end up getting his name screwed up. Pictured by Dick Martin. This was definitely a 5-star read, considering that it was only 93 pages. And what I put down as my Goodreads review is this is one of the cutest reads. This is one of the cutest books that I've ever read. If you want something short and sweet, this is definitely the book that will keep you happy and cheerful. This also reminded me of when I would watch The Wizard of Oz as a child growing up. This is definitely. This is kind of like the aftermath of Finding Wizard of Oz, but it has a couple of new characters in it. So, yeah, but it doesn't have the only character that it doesn't have, which would have made it even more funny, was I love the Cowardly Lion in the movie. I wish the Cowardly Lion was in this. Why did they have to take him away? Why, Frank Baum? Why did you have to take him away? He's my favorite character from the film adaptation. And yeah, this is a cute book. So this deserves the 5-star rating that I gave it, and I hope that you guys were able to get this edition or whatever edition that you guys will want to respectively get. I got this copy from my grandmother the day prior when I was spending time with her last weekend before? Yeah, last weekend, because it was the day before the readathon, and I was talking about it with my mom last night, saying that reading 4 books was actually the most books that I was able to read in a readathon, like, ever. And she's like, "Wow, that's impressive." I'm like, "I know, right?" Anyway, 5 out of 5 stars, totally worth the rating. But just be wary. I suggest you to either read the original. I suggest you watch the movie adaptation with Judy Garland in it, so you can at least know a general idea of what it's about. So, yeah. Second book that I was able to finish during the readathon was Dexter Hollis by Mary Higgins Clark and Carol Higgins Clark. I gave this a 4.75 out of 5 stars. I had just one issue with a couple of the characters being stupid Greek. I just had one minor issue which made me not want to give it the full 5 stars that it deserves, but but anyway, for my first suspense read from Mary Higgins Clark, it was a great introduction to the world of suspense. I'm thanking my mom and my friend Jenna for saying how great her writing is, I loved how it was a part of a popular book series, which her daughter Carol Higgins Clark, whom she wrote it with, has already written about. I just wished that Petey and Stevie, who were two of the characters in the book, weren't as annoying and greedy for the $1 million that they were demanding, while having Luke and Rosita captive throughout the book. This is definitely worth being a favorite book of mine, as well as it being it was well worth the read, in my opinion, and it was worth it. That's all I'm gonna say, is that it was worth it. So yeah. The third book. Wait, hold on a minute. Anyway, the third book that I was able to finish during the readathon was Charlotte's Web by E.B. White, illustrated by Garth Williams. This was more of a reread for me, because I enjoyed this book so much, and plus, I think if I remember correctly, I was able to read it back when I was a third grader, and I was able to just be like, hey, I'm able to read this. And be like, hey, I'm able to read it. And in fact, I was able to read this book back then. Well, I'm proud of it. And considering that I think that the movie adaptation was around that time, was released around that time as well, I am probably going to I'm probably gonna continue reading it. I'm probably gonna end up reading the other E.B. White book that I have. So yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. The review that I have on Goodreads is like, I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, obviously, considering that it was part of my childhood. Anyway, Charlotte's Web was a great part of my childhood. I read and watched the movie when I was in 3rd grade. And many years later, I read it again, and I'm probably gonna watch the movie adaptation really soon. I am 100% proud to say that I own this book, and that I'll have my children read the book and watch the movie when they grow up, and know that the number one thing to be grateful about is pretty much friendship, and it's the number one thing that you'll get out of this book. And now that I'm older, that's what I got out of it. I know that it kind of does not make any sense, and I apologize, but it came out, and that's pretty much what I got out of the book. So yeah. Anyway, 5 out of 5 stars. Totally worth your time if you want to read a children's book, like a children's classic. That is worth your time, and it was so worth it. So yeah. And finally, because I haven't done an official review for this book yet, I'm just gonna say that, obviously I'm just gonna say the book and and the rating for it, and then just go right into the haul that I have. So yeah. And the last book that I was able to read was Pegasus at the Flame of Olympus by Kate O'Hearn. I gave it a 4.75 out of 5 stars. And now we're gonna go into the book haul that I was able to get. Only this many books in it, and And it's also the first book, my first official book haul of the year, if you want to consider it that. Consider it that. If you want to consider it to be, if you want to consider it to be the book haul, but some of you guys get like 10 or 20 books. I don't consider that. Like that would be overwhelming for me. So yeah. Anyway, the book that I was able to get has to do with one of my favorite actors of all time, and it is John Wayne, The Life and Legend by Scott Eyman. Whatever you want to pronounce it. And this pretty much has to do with a lot of John Wayne's life growing up. So yeah, yes, clearly I have a bookmark in it. I'm adding it to my TBR, obviously. So, and plus I kind of want to learn how his life was growing up. So yeah, who knows? I hope that you guys were able to enjoy my today's wrap up. I know this is technically the final day of the readathon, and I probably could have waited till sometime later in the week, but knowing how it's my mother's birthday tomorrow, and I don't want to be stubborn as all get out and be like, and pretty much hang out up here her entire birthday. It just doesn't sound right at all. And then at one point this week with my dad, I'm gonna put shelves in here. So I'm just gonna, I don't want to be a jackass. I don't want to be a jackass and procrastinate because of those two main reasons. So I'm just gonna wrap this up today and do the book haul, because it makes sense to do it that way. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys very soon with a new video. And I apologize that I didn't post anything last night. I wasn't able to get anything reading wise done yesterday because I was doing stuff I feel like I was doing stuff all day yesterday. Actually, no, I was being lazy until I was either watching Glee with in my bedroom, or just being too lazy for my own good. I don't know. Either way, I hope you guys I hope that you guys are enjoying your readathons, because I am officially proud of myself for getting the 4 books that I was able to accomplish today. So yeah, today I was able to accomplish these past couple of weeks. So thank you guys for supporting me, especially Leia and 24. Leia and 24 20. Wow, Leia and 26 letters. For commenting down for a couple of days. During the readathon. So yeah, I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye.